Fluency English Podcasts. Moments in Space History. On the 4th of October 1957, the Soviet Union sent Sputnik 1 into space and a new age in history began, the Space Age. The Soviets launched more Sputnik satellites in the 50s, and by 1961 they had put the first man into space. 8 years later, an American finally walked on the moon, and during the early 70s, the US led the Soviet Union in the space race. However, space travel was expensive, and they needed to cooperate more. As a result, in 1975, astronauts from both countries flew 2 spacecraft and met in space. Afterwards, when astronauts said that, the mission showed that the Soviet Union and America could work together. Nearly 2 decades later, leaders from both countries said they had agreed on plans for a new international space station, and by the turn of the century, the ISS had started orbiting the Earth. Nowadays, the ISS is used by scientists from all over the world. At the beginning of the 21st century, businessman Dennis Tido paid $20 million and told the world he loved space as he spent 8 days on the ISS. Since then, space tourism has developed with plans for regular tours and floating hotels. And what about the next half a century? In 2009, a Russian space chief said Russia was planning a nuclear spaceship for Mars. In 2010, the US President Barack Obama told an audience that by the mid-2030s, the US would send humans to Mars. The race for Mars has already started.